Hello everyone, and welcome to another vlog. As you can see behind me, I am at the Universal Studios store at Universal Studios in California. And today I thought it'd be interesting to see what they have in store, never use that one, for the 60th anniversary of the studio tour. I think they have some merchandise specifically related to that. So see what they have for that, and then also just see, they usually have interesting displays. So go ahead and check those out. So come along with me, let's go. Alright, as we head into the store, we can see already that there is a pretty cool 60th anniversary studio tour tram display here with all of the related merchandise. Now on to some of the studio tour 60th anniversary merch. And just more merchandise. You can even get a tram pillow, the Glamour tram there. A pretty cool old retro mug, old school t-shirt, the popcorn bucket. I'll get back to that in a sec. Some magnets, or stickers, one of the two, but pretty cool branding. And you see more over here as well, including they made a pretty well detailed popcorn bucket of the tram, as part of the 60th. So you can see it here with the Woody Woodpecker driving it, but pretty cool. It's very detailed. You got people in the tram. This is probably going to be my purchase this visit because this is pretty cool, and it's pretty large. So nice size popcorn bucket. Again with it was decals earlier, not magnets, but decals with all the retro references. And then some popcorn, that studio tour jacket we saw earlier. At long last, they finally have studio tour related merchandise. I've been waiting for this. So tram merchandise, studio tour. Look at this, all behind me. So much stuff. Then they have this Universal City kind of retro mug that looks pretty cool. Not too bad. $12, not bad. And studio tour shirt. That's actually pretty cool. It mentions all the things that are part of the tour. They have this cool little tram, that kind of more of like the modern day Universal tram, but a little tram car. It's part of the memorabilia. It says studio tour on the front. It's pretty nifty. They have this display cabinet full of Universal memorabilia from the past, including a Universal Studio Tour plate, display plate. They have old maps and postcards from the tour, articles. You have a picture here from the tour, including that original tram. They have this sort of like picture visit card booklet thing, a film reel, and more postcards showing older parts of what the tour and backlot used to look like. And then that includes this area here with the going through the lake, and then there was a snow street back in the day. I never saw that as part of the tour, but they used to have that. And then again, old guides, and then another plate here. This plate is actually also showing parts of the tour from the past that are no longer part of it. You can see here it includes the tram going through a battle, a naval battle, action arena, etc. So kind of cool. It's a lot of things from the past that are no longer part of the tour. You got a classic cup over here, including with the Jaws part of the tour. Very cool. They have a dedicated Back to the Future section, which is pretty awesome. Definitely one of my favorite movies. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the merchandise they have here. They have an Out of Time 80s looking t-shirt. Pretty cool. The DeLorean, of course. Out of Time socks with the fire trail behind the DeLorean. A Back to the Future sweater. Looks pretty cool with the logo there. Let's see what the back has. The back of Back to the Future again, just larger with the DeLorean. that back to the future. Get it? An out of time license plate, of course. Can't go without that. And then they actually do have DeLoreans, like model DeLoreans. This is from Back to the Future 3. Looks like that's mainly Back to the Future 3 that they have for that. And they have all 3 movies, smaller model DeLoreans. See at the back. Okay, back features a DeLorean, makes sense, but these are die-cast models from the 3 movies. And of course there's a DeLorean model next to that. There's the Universal Studios cup, not a mug, but this is based on the ride and has a history of the ride that opened in 1993. So pretty cool. It references that ride that I wish was still there, where the Simpsons is now. You have a Back to the Future mug, which includes a hoverboard handle. It's pretty cool. I like that one. And then another at-a-time license plate shirt. A Back to the Future long sleeve shirt with flux capacitor parts to it. And then this is pretty cool. They have a signed DeLorean. It's $1,700, but if you want a signed Christopher Lloyd, Michael J. Fox DeLorean. And then this one is signed by more of the cast members. Look like Biff was there, Leah Thompson, of course, Christopher Lloyd, Michael J. Fox hoverboard for sale. They have stuffed Universal classic monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Werewolf, the Mummy, Dracula. So classic Universal monsters. They also have these buttons and kind of old poster buttons, old poster t-shirts, and then the old posters, movie posters themselves from all of these classic Universal monster movies. They have, of course, lunchboxes, Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Mummy, and then of course little figures. They have Dracula, the Wolfman, and then this store also has the classic Universal Studios, like old school sign and rides merch. Back in the day with E.T. and the old King Kong, animatronic, Frankenstein. So kind of the throwback early 90s Universal Studios sign and logo, and even this very retro windbreaker that they have with the old sign. You got an E.T. in a basket, then E.T. or in the bike basket I should say, classic of course, E.T. with a sweater or a jacket. And let's see what else is over here. More E.T. of course. And some, Universal shot glasses, because why not? They have Bride of Frankenstein toy, Wolfman again, I believe, Frankenstein. Yeah, some more of these kind of like larger action figures compared to the ones earlier. The Invisible Man. And then again, more classic posters. They also have this in the display cabinet. It's a Dracula figure, a detailed one for nearly $400. Could be yours. And then a Dracula necklace. And then, look, oh yeah, some ornaments here. You got a clapboard, a Universal kind of old school retro logo. That's pretty cool. So if you want to decorate your tree, all Universal, you can. And then they have these coasters that are pretty cool. Jurassic Park Studio Tour related. This is how we roll. It's a good pun. Always make a splash for the Waterworld show. And then, of course, Harry Potter area. It's pretty cool. So there's some coasters there. And then it looks like the same designs on a reusable bag over here with the different areas and shows of Universal Studios. This is a $4 option, so a cheap souvenir if you want to get this. And then they have the old school studio tour merch they had that's actually more related to the current studio tour, with a t-shirt, those globes we saw earlier. This t-shirt again, it does mention the 1964 date at the beginning. This is the same shirt. And then you got a classic Hollywood sign. All right, well, that was actually some pretty interesting things that they had, especially for the 60th anniversary of the studio tour. Tram merchandise, kind of classic studio tour merch, and then even seeing some of the unique displays that they had in there as well, including some Back to the Future memorabilia that was a little pricey, but still pretty interesting and cool to see up close. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.